Heaven is real. In our previous devotion, we looked at Romans chapter 2, verse 9. Let's take another look. There will be tribulation and distress for every human being who does evil, the Jew first and also the Greek. After reading that verse, most people, they think that that means that eternal judgment will happen first to the Jews and then to the Gentiles. Is that right? No, that's not what that means. God will judge the Jewish people that he chose as his chosen nation, his chosen people who are under the law. They have the law. The Gentiles do not have the law. But it doesn't matter. God will judge both of them the same, equal. Jews and Gentiles, they are both saved. How? Well, they both have to believe the same gospel. Jesus told Nicodemus, he himself who was a Jew, Jesus said, you must be born again. Do not marvel that I said to you, you must be born again. We all stand equal before God. The Jews, they are not elevated or exalted in any way before God. Some people believe that the Jewish people are more valuable than the Gentiles. Why? Because they are born from the nation that God chose. No, no person is better than any other for no reason. Yes, God's chosen people were the Jews. But God allowed others who trust in Jesus to be in his family. He does not play favorites, no. And God will judge both the Jews and the Gentiles equally. For God shows no partiality. We know that that's true from many Bible verses, and we're going to look at a few of these right now. What then? Are we Jews any better off? No, not at all. For we have already charged that all, both Jews and Greeks, are under sin. Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped, and the whole world may be held accountable to God. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. We all, doesn't matter which nation we came from, doesn't matter, we all stand equal before God. I have a question. Why will some people go to hell and others go to heaven on Judgment Day? Why? Why? Well, those who go to heaven have a relationship with Jesus, and those who will go to hell have no relationship with Jesus. God, he gives his riches to all who call on him and have communion with him, those who have faith in Jesus alone for salvation. For there is no distinction between Jew and Greek. For the same Lord is Lord of all, bestowing his riches on all who call on him. Those who call on him will receive eternal glory from God, eternal honor, eternal peace. But glory and honor and peace for everyone who does good, the Jew first and also the Greek. Christian, stand firm in your faith. Doesn't matter what happens around you. You suffer here on earth, but it's for a brief time. Really, suffering here on earth, it's nothing compared with eternal glory. Wow. Now it's important that you know in your heart that your salvation is established and sure eternally through Jesus' work on the cross. And you can have joy in your heart all the time. You will be in heaven forever, where there's no pain, no sin, no worry. Eternity with our great God is worth enduring suffering, persecution, illness, and pain for this brief time on earth. It's worth it. Coram Deo.